Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Game 1 here in the month of May between the Oklahoma City Dodgers and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Fox, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
So striding in, Elvis Escobedo. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
City, the center fielder.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Peterson has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, Dero, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. Dero, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Rowdy Tellez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. So coming to the plate, Larry Sloan. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Calling for it, Cordova, 1 away.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Standing in, Bruno Chassin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. No balls and a strike to count. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Digging in, Alexis Baladares. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cordova is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now at the plate, Irvin Briggs. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. And that's taken for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now batting, Gabriel Moya.
Batting 9. The pitcher.
Fastball
Gabriel
in there for a called
Moya.
strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Third inning, no score to this point. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0.
Leading off for the
At the
baby
plate,
cake,
Fox, as
the
we move
pitcher,
on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. Baladares is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
play ball.
So stepping in, Eric Copeland. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ethan Manuel. He singled his last time up.
Ethan.
And a ball 1-0.
Manuel.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cordova is there, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Rowdy Tellez. In there at the letters 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the box, Larry Sloan, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Fox. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches.
Digging in now, Bruno Chassin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Digging in, Alexis Balladares. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fouled off.
Alexis Balladares.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
1-1.
Baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Hey, he might have been able to get his body in front of that. I don't know. But the bottom line is I love the effort to slide and try and knock that down, but it was just too hard a play to make.
Irvin Briggs is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Balladares, base runner at first with one out. And another foul ball. Popped him up. Straight up. Gonzalez is under it. 2 gone. Stepping in, Gabriel Moya. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. At the plate, Elvis Escobedo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Now at the plate, Eric Copeland.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Peterson. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here it comes.
Now batting, the third.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Manuel.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Still 1-2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Count still at 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning numbers. Digging in once again, Fox. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look.
Ball 4, take the base.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Now batting, second base.
Popped straight up. Urena over to his left.
Whoa.
He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Bruno Chassin is hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. No balls and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Still no balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. New Orleans is out in leading off the inning, Alexis Balladares, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Fouled off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the catcher.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul for strike 2. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the 2nd out. Daniel Robertson will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. In there for strike 1, 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 7 driven in. Peterson will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Philip Irvin is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table.
Philip. Take your base. Irvin.
Game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1 the final score. New Orleans swung the bats well with 16 hits. Fox earned his 5th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score. First for the victorious.
Now on your home for minor league baseball. MLB The Show has coverage from Rafael Franco. Gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Striding in, Nelson Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Another 0-2 home. To second for one. Now at the plate, Jeff Romack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Peterson sprinting after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting how this offense goes about it. Are they going to go after him early? Are they going to sit back and hope he doesn't have his secondary stuff, and drive his pitch count up? You have to find ways. You can't just throw your bats out on the field and think you're going to score runs off a premier guy.
Behind 0-2 now. Reyes, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a
high fly ball out to deep right field. Peterson going back on it, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Stepping into the box, William Perry. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Cordova is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
First pitch on its way.
The second baseman
popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We've played 2 full. The Baby Cakes lead it 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fox, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Leading off the inning, Francisco Cabral, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Francisco.
Now here's the pitch.
Cabral.
Fastball called for strike 2. Lifted the other way to left center. Cordova on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Rafael Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Stepping up now, Pedro Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Lifted the other way to left center. Palacios is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. So digging in now, Jeff Romack, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Steve Gaston. He flew out in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Cordova will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, first base.
And that's in there for a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Count remains at 0-2. And another foul ball. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. Palacios moves over. 2 down.
No runner, cut hold.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We played 4 full, all tied at 1-1. At the plate, Fox comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, kicks and deals. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He waits. Now the pitch. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes outnumbered. First delivery to him on the way.
Leading off for the
rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Joe.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Francisco Cabral.
Now batting.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Cordova. 2 down. Striding in once again, Rafael Franco. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Nelson Gonzalez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Nelson Gonzalez is retired leading off the bottom of the 6th. No balls and 1 strike. Now here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson giving chase. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Into the box now, Jeff Romack. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Cordova is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Ready once again, Fox. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. Settling in now, Steve Gaston. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Liner toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, William Perry. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making his pitcher grind for everything.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing a starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Grounded down the third baseline. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Cho, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of 1 leg, in the hole. Ready for another shot now. Francisco Cabral, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
Hey, you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
From the stretch.
Now batting.
This is skied into short left center. Palacios moving in. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Into the box now, Pedro Reyes will swing it from the left side right here. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 9th inning coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for...
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the San Antonio Missions and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. The Baby Cakes look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Fox will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, talk about a guy that's hard to score off of. Last 3 starts, an ERA of under 1. So if you think you're going to score a lot of runs off this guy, you better get him early, because once he settles in, he's awfully tough. And Matty V, this is one of the top pitchers in the sport right now.
Leading off for
first delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. Fellas, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, we're talking about a team that is white hot right now, D-Row. They've won the first 3 games of this 4-game series. They'd like nothing more than D-Row win this one here and finish it off to a nice 4-0 series.
Yeah, you take the first 3 in a series, you want to step on their throat right here. You don't get a chance too many times to take 4 games from somebody. They have that opportunity in front of them today.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Pedro Reyes is the second out of the opening frame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert meta. Now that ball's hit well. Deep down the left field line. Headed toward the foul pole. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
1-1 the count now. Fouled away. Romack stands at second with 2 gone. Here's the 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Striding into the box, William Perry, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Digging in, Stephen Cho, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He said his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. Cordova is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. Set to get his day started, Francisco Cabral. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Count is 1-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is taken high above the zone.
2-2.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And there's out number 2. Ready for another chance? Nelson Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Gonzalez.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Third inning, no score to this point. Stays alive, still 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Fox, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 13.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Cho backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Play ball. 3.
Into the box, Pedro Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. No balls and a strike to count.
Reyes.
Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Standing in, Jeff Romack. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. This is driven to right. And no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. Stepping in now, William Perry.
Now batting.
Ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now, Austin Wins. He popped out in his first trip.
It's to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Short, hit hard. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping in, Stephen Cho. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Cho.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fastball swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
In there, 0-1.
Franco.
A ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Batista moving to his left. And that's the third out. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the fifth coming up. So here now's the pitcher. Fox comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that's in there. Base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
So the lineup flips over and digging in. Orlando Cabrera, a hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The right fielder, number 18. Justin.
Into the box now, Dustin Peterson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
.30 pitch is taken, strike 1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Now to the plate, Rafael Devers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Devers.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1 offering. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reyes going back. He's got it. And they get out of the jam unscathed. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Gonzalez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Gonzalez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
1-1-1.
Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Cabrera. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time. Trying to pick things up where he left off,
right fielder,
Jeff
number
Romack. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. San Antonio's out in front, 2-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Steve Gaston. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying it. Oh, way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. He is out. So striding forward now, William Perry. He got called out on strikes his last time through. In there, no balls and a strike. Devers is over to take a look at it. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Austin Wins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Peterson sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Missions lead it 2-0. Dan.
Hitting for your baby cake, number 12. Dan.
Take the break.
Cortez.
3 out. 3 out. 3 out. Out. Out.
If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
6-2, the final total today. The New Orleans Baby Cakes capitalized on a huge 7th inning on the way to the win.
A coach offers guidance to a developing player. An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Iowa Cubs. The Baby Cakes are riding an 8-game win streak. They'll try to run it to 9 next. Bobby Hoffman, an Ohio-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks.
Perfect.
At the plate, Johnny Comstock. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited to watch them take the field today.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, number 15. He's been swinging a hot bat in the series with 7 base hits coming in. Urena backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Stepping up to the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. An inning in the books. No score here on the So striding in, Michael Franco, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Peterson has a read on it, 1 down. So coming to the plate, Estevan Estrada. He's been a non-factor in the series. No hits to this point. No balls and 1 strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, James Kida. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Into the stands. He got it. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Standing in, Fox. His guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Number 13.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1.
Popped him up. Estrada over to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hernandez.
A high fastball is in there. Hernandez is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat.
Yeah, but a guy with a defensive-minded skill set like this can play in the big leagues a long time. You can find ways to score runs, find ways to put the bat on the ball. You can't find guys that play defense the way he does.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Bobby Hernandez is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Bobby Hoffman. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Now at the plate, Johnny Comstock comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Now batting, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and make this guy's pitch count.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 6.
In there, strike 1.
Nick Castellanos.
Fouled away. Count remains at 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On to the top of inning number 5. First offering on its way.
For the Cubs.
That was strike called in the upper part of the zone. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
At the plate, Estevan Estrada. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fouled off.
Estrada.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Popped him up. Devers in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, James Kita. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Batista. And that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Now at the plate, Fox 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop-out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
the center fielder.
And he fouls this one off.
Hernandez.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Bobby Hernandez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty. One man out. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Johnny Comstock. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
1-1.
First, Walker comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So stepping in, number 15. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
15.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Stays alive, still 0-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Nick Castellanos now. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In the air out to left. Moving under it, Batista. And that ends the inning. The perfection continues. 21 straight retired. 8th inning coming up. Digging in, Fox. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 13. From the stretch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Fouled away. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
The third baseman.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Fouled off. And he misses there, 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Stepping in, Estevan Estrada. 0 for 2 here to start. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Matty V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get a knock.
Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson waits on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full, and we still have no score.
Your attention, please. Pinch hit. Leading up for the Cubs, the left fielder.
And he fouls this one off. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Here it comes. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
The windup and the 0-1. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
6 pitches, 2 strikeouts in the inning. Hard to beat that. And beyond that, he has to feel good about the way the curveball is coming out of his hand. That was a nasty looking pitch.
And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow. Talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. The Baby Cakes came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Fox earns his 8th victory of the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Baby Cakes. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Iowa Cubs and the New Orleans Baby Cakes. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Fox will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
It's pretty easy to see why this guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. He has a ridiculously good whip. How about under .5 on the season? You have any idea how hard that is to do that? He's nearly impossible to reach base on. He doesn't walk hardly anybody, and he's awfully tough to get a hit off of. One of the best pitchers in the game of baseball.
At the plate, William, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. Strike one to start the at-bat. Guys, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split at 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. D-Row, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 hit, 1 left. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Iowa.
And it's fouled away. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like up early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And 2 quick outs here in the second. Now in the box, Bobby Hernandez. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Two out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Striding in, Fox, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 13.
First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Comstock is there, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Derek Roberts. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. No balls and one strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Walker has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping into the box, Bobby Hoffman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is skied into short left center. Cabrera takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. In now, Johnny Comstock. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Johnny.
Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
Urania will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off for Iowa. The
fouled away.
Number 6, Nick Castellanos.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Cut hold.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs.
The catcher,
where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Into the box, number 15. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he got him. Now at the plate, Bobby Hernandez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Webster has a read on it, and that's the third out. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4.
Your attention, please.
Stepping up now, Fox flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Play ball. He's out.
Leading off the inning, Derek Roberts. And they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Felipe Irizarry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and no strikes. Well, this one had the makings of a great pitcher's duel, but has developed into something of a lopsided contest. What do you make of this one, fellas?
Yeah, Matty, we are expecting a pitcher's duel in this one. It's working for one guy. The other guy, not so much. Didn't have a good feel for his breaking stuff or his off, and had to come over the middle of the plate. I don't care how hard you throw, Dan. In this league, guys will catch up to it.
You know what, Dero, you hit it. It's been the story of two really good pitchers, two power pitchers. One guy making good pitches, the other not making good pitches, leaving some balls out over the plate, and hence he's walking. It looks like he's going to walk away taking a loss in this one.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit.
Go home. Nobody.
I think the whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
Johnny.
Standing in now, Johnny Comstock. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not a bad job of hitting right there, Dero. That wasn't the greatest of two-strike breaking balls, but you have to give this hitter credit for staying back and getting the barrel of this one.
Yeah, he did him a favor, though, Dan. You know what? With 2 strikes on you, you're battling.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Digging in once again, James Kida. He singled his last time up. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Popped him up. Urania shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Popped him up. Layfield is there. 2 down. So digging in now, Bobby Hernandez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. Striding in once again, Derek Roberts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
This is popped up. Devers is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. Into the box now. Fox getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Here comes the first pitch. And, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. This is line to left. Number 15 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Let's play ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 8 home runs, 26 RBIs. Franco brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Hit on the ground to short. Cabrera takes it in. And that's the second out. Settling in now, Johnny Comstock. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and 1 strike. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. Nick Castellanos now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Batista moves over. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. James Kida. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. To 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Up. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Fox. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
0-1 the count. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 once more. Line drive to left. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses it.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options, whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Stepping in now, Kareem Walker, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. This one's down to third. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is. No doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Orlando Cabrera stands in as he swings and misses for strike one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Comstock is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. Ready once again, number 15, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Peterson is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. Now the pitch.
The batter.
Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Hernandez.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Bobby Hernandez goes down for the second out, and now they're down to their final try. On his way to pitch number 100. Taken called strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
And he fouls this one off. And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Webster shading to his right, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
8-1 is the final tonight. The New Orleans Baby Cakes get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Fox earned his 9th win of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Bobby Hoffman struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to the show.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the New Orleans Baby Cakes and the Nashville Sounds. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Rafael Montero, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.5.
Three. He's there.
Standing in, Bruce Erasmus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sounds, the left fielder.
In the air, down the line in left. Batista is after it, and they can't run it down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Erasmus stands 5'9" and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the second round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He just got a few more developmental things to work on.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at-bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
The center fielder.
And that swung on and missed for strike one.
I love the aggressive approach by this pitcher right now, getting on the mound and getting ahead of the first three guys he faces.
Devers gloves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
The right
fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Gallo.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big leagues super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
And this is taken in for the second out. Striding into the box, Lionel Daniel, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Devers has got it, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning. Leading off the inning, Jeff Tanaka, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Tanaka.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The 0-2 once more. Hits the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
No balls and a strike to count. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Into the box now, Orlando Arellano. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hit to short. And there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Bruce Erasmus. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the setback.
Hey, that gets down, and the inning continues.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
The second baseman.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Molina.
Erasmus is off of first with 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Palacios moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in, Andreas Vargas. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Andreas Vargas.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fouled away.
One.
On the ground over to first. Cortez is up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off.
Joey.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ready for another chance. Ray Salgado. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your...
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Lionel Daniel. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Right there for strike 1.
Daniel.
High in the air into shallow left center. Urena is calling for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Tanaka. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Lewis Robbins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Peterson going back, and this one scoots all the way to the wall. Throwing to second, and he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Bruce Erasmus. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens. I gotta say, his command of this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Walker calls for it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andreas Vargas. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Ray Salgado. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
Hey, it's really hard to pitch a gem. And what helps? This guy's first pitch strike percentage, how about 100%? Can't get any better than that.
And quickly, there are two away. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Baby Cakes lead it 4-1. Leading off the inning, Jeff Tanaka, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Palacios going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Lewis Robbins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And he fouls this one off. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Batista. And the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
4-2, the final score tonight. New Orleans used a nice